I'm definitely the heifer and you're the hog.
No, I'm the heifer and you're the hog.
Oh, shit. I got fucking nothing to say.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Episode 39. Things get awkward.
We don't got
don't-
nothing to say to each other
I
no
don't got
more.
the juice for this man.
Juice?
Juice. I don't have any juice for you.
What's your favorite kind of juice?
Blue.
Blue juice.
Called back from the last episode.
Oh my God, when I was tired. Now, not tired. Now, fully rested. I feel really good.
You look like you've been dead for 2 weeks.
That is insane. I'm like, like bloated?
You said it.
It got me one step closer to the bed, and I'm about to sleep.
And I'm about to sleep. I need a little room to sleep.
Just a little tiny room.
I don't need a big room, just a room. Just enough to sleep.
Just enough to sleep.
Everything you say to me
Gives me one step closer to the sleep, and I'm about to sleep.
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
That is a rock and roll cover of a rock and roll song.
Got me one step closer to the bed, and I'm about to sleep.
You got me one roll closer to the edge, and I'm about to
Fall off the bed
while I'm asleep.
while I'm asleep. Man, not enough songs written about the best thing in the whole world.
Huh?
Did we press record on that camera?
I don't know. Check it out. I'm pretty sure I did.
You did?
Chris just fully fucking panicked.
yeah.
Chris really panicked.
Yeah.
You know why
I
he
was-
didn't? You know why he didn't know if I did it or
Because I
not?
was watching a video of potentially a Sasquatch sighting in southern Colorado.
Chris?
So sue me. I had important shit to do.
Chris doesn't help me at all.
Because I have research to conduct.
Please Venmo me.
How much? Weed?
Venmo me more weed.
Greg does have an invoice with me. What do you think it's up to now?
I think it's gone down.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's gone down because
How much? 1,000?
yeah,
Oh, really?
Chris smoked $1,000 worth of my weed.
That was some nice weed. I didn't know it was worth that much.
Dude, I'm so sick of talking about this shit.
I was in California last week.
California.
No doubt about it. I kept looking around and being like, no doubt about it. I'm here.
What was your favorite thing about Hollywood?
Man, it was pretty cool. There's a lot of cool houses and stuff up there. I was in the hill. I drove through the hills. I never really went. I went and stayed with my friend in Culver City, and then went down to like Venice and
The devil went down to Georgia.
What? I was talking about something, and then I'm going to Georgia in 1 week.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal.
If you're in Georgia right now and you're listening to this, I will be at the Laughing Skull Comedy Club
Oh my God, you're plugging a show.
on Saturday. Yeah, you know what? At this point, let's just start plugging stuff. What do you have to plug?
I'll do it at the end. Like a very respectful, you know.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sure.
Here's the thing. I think about other people a lot, and you don't.
I think about other people all the time.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
like-
Well, then why didn't you think about doing it at the end?
I always think about other people, and I'm like, how can I trick them? How can I possibly get to the bottom of tricking them right now?
Holy shit. That's why I always think of people first.
Yeah.
I thought I was like a good guy. No, it's like
no.
trickery.
I'm thinking about people, and I'm thinking about what I can get from them
Trick rap.
through trick trap.
through
Some absolute trick rap.
Absolute little bit of trick rap.
What's the last trick you pulled on somebody?
I was in the middle of the forest, and a man dressed as a bear came up to me, and we got in a full fist fight. And then at one point, I was like, hey, look, an eagle. And then he turned, and then I kicked him in the balls.
And then what did you say?
I just ran away. I stole his salmon, and I ran away.
That's the last trick you did?
Yeah, that's the last trick I pulled.
Oh, that's awesome.
What was the last treachery you pulled?
The last trick I did?
Yeah.
Probably a kickflip.
You son of a bitch.
I'm a skateboarding hippie boy.
I'm a skateboarder. On this wood deck I ride. Doing ollie. And then a little fucking nose grind. Bitch.
I'm a skateboarder. On this wooden deck I ride.
Sounds like Dick, kind of.
And I'm ollieing over that dead guy.
Over a dead guy.
It's
I
a
was
bum fights video.
skateboarder, And then I said, I'm pretty bad at this, so I got 2 hobos to fight, and I'm going to jail. That's what happened, right? Was that guy a skater?
He was a skate guy,
Was he?
and he wanted to watch some bums fight.
Was that him? Was he really a skateboarder?
I don't know. He made a video series called Bum Fights. I hope there was some punk rock in him.
I hope there was a little ollie in him. I'll be able to kickflip in his back pocket.
I hope that guy had a fucking kickflip
In
in his back pocket.
I don't think I ever watched Bum Fights.
Oh my god, it was awesome.
I think that's one of the things that I am thankful for my parents being fucking hippies about. Was
they wouldn't allow it.
I didn't have access to that kind of the internet. You know?
Me and my friends were like, "Oh my god!"
I don't think I had internet in my computer upstairs for a while.
They would go up to homeless people and be like, "If you guys fucking fight, we'll pay you." That is insane.
That is the cruelest thing
That is
I've ever
insane.
heard of, really. I can't even joke about it. I want to be mean. I think I would be a better comedian if I was like, yeah,
I mean,
hilarious. But
when
I'm
I was a
just sitting here,
teenager,
I'm too empathetic.
it was, out of context, it was absolutely hilarious. But then you think about, what actually happened. It's bad. But when you're a kid, as a kid, I didn't know. We were like, God, this is so funny.
You know what I loved as a kid? I would watch Kimbo Slice videos.
Yeah, those are fun.
He was a fucking
Beating everyone up.
He would just be like, I think he kind of did that too, sorta. Like he was really, really, really jacked,
And
and
he'd
an
fight people
incredible
that-
fighter, and he'd be like, "We'll pay you some money to fight me," and then he would beat the shit out of some people.
That's why the UFC, when he was fighting in the UFC, no one respected him because they're like, you just get people off the street that can't fight. And then he started winning.
Yeah, he won a couple in the UFC. That man was so fucking scary. Just the thickest beard you've ever seen. And completely bald. What's going on with you?
I don't know.
What was that?
I thought I saw something moving on the ground. Turns out it was just dust.
2 really distracted boys do a podcast and call it something fucking stupid like Heifer and Hog.
I'm a skateboarder,
On this wood deck I'll grind,
and I'm grinding.
dead or alive.
Would you rather be a fisherman on a big-ass boat in the wintertime,
Yep.
big waves,
Okay.
or the guy that goes up to the top of the electric post thingies like 30,000 feet in the air
Oh, my.
and change the light once a year or twice a year?
This is a really good question, Greg, because both answers are terrifying to me. I think I'd rather go boat.
You have to do that a lot, though.
And how much am I climbing that tower?
Twice a year, they said.
That's twice a year thing?
Yeah, they changed it every 6 months. You know what I'm talking about,
Well,
right?
yeah. I saw that video.
I don't know how high it really. I said 30,000 feet. That's
Do you
probably
think
too high.
he does that tower twice a year, but does he do other towers?
Oh my God, I didn't
He's
think
like,
about
I
that.
got the Johnsonville Tower this week. Next week, Hendrickstown.
I don't know. No, I think it's twice, and I think that they pay him so handsomely because it's
So scary.
it's fucking bad.
Dude, why is it not like a drone at this point?
Yeah,
Couldn't a drone do something like that?
I don't think we have the technology
We
like
don't have the technology.
But I think that we are working towards the
But we
technology.
have a crazy guy named Frank who wants to get up there.
ice boat fisherman, lost in the sea, bumping on waves. Tall guy, short guy, that climbs up the tall guy. Okay.
What the hell? What happened to that sentence?
I don't know. Or the guy that climbs the lamp.
I Would you rather be a fisherman or a lamp climbsman? Is how you should have asked.
Lamps climbsman.
Lamps climbsman. Now that I think that it's twice a year, I think maybe I would be able to like prepare myself.
Ooh, that day though, the day before
Yeah,
work.
It kind of would ruin your whole year too. You'd be sitting there and be like, man, in 1 month I gotta climb that.
I gotta climb
tower."
that thing. I gotta climb that thing.
And then you just climbed it and you're like, oh, let the countdown begin again.
You know what's crazy? You climb it. You got to get up there, change the light, and then you're like, I'm only half done.
Oh,
And then you gotta
no.
Then you got to go down.
I actually recently saw a video of like a Russian dude base jumping off of one of those types of towers. It did not go well for him.
He died.
I don't think he died, but he first off, he said some goofy ass Russian shit. He was like, and then did like a front flip, opened his parachute, and there's immediately there's one of those like wires that that balances the thing that connects to the ground hundreds of feet away, and his parachute gets tangled up in one of those. So he starts zip lining down the thing, and you hear him. He's like, "Yeah, привет, and then he like somehow gets off of that, and he starts helicoptering with his parachute down, and he's trying to open his thing, and then the video just cuts with him being like hitting the ground.
Did he die?
I don't know what I saw. Potentially.
All right, answer the question.
Did he die?
No.
What?
The original question.
I think still the ocean.
Oh.
I think still I have such a fear of heights that is unmanageable.
It took you a really long time to answer it.
Yeah, it's a difficult question, Frederick. All right.
Frederick Jones.
You go ahead, Jones.
Iceman, fisherman, because women would like it.
Iceman, fisherman. I'd be rock hard the entire time I was out there.
And I'd be
thinking
like,
about all them surly dockside women.
it's awesome because you'd have to be like, I'm going out on the boat for a month. And the women would just be like, oh my God, this is so hot. He might not come back. He's going out into the deep ocean. When I'd be out there, I'd be fucking crying the whole time.
You gotta get me the fuck out!
Oh my God. It's terrifying. I can't even see the bottom of the ocean. Think about that, though. Because if you're in the middle of the ocean, you are technically higher up than that tower.
Oh, God.
Right?
I don't like this question anymore.
It's giving me a megalophobia.
Megala.
Or Thessalophonia. That's the...
Shut the fuck up.
Thesalophobia, I think.
Oh, my God.
That's the fear of open
God.
water.
You don't know.
Yeah, I do.
You don't.
Yes, I do. We should Google it.
It's called splashophobia.
Splash fear.
Spear flash.
What?
Spear flash.
Spam flum.
Some days we walk in here, I'm like, I don't got it.
Every day, once at the podcast, you sit there and kind of give me a look like,
I don't got this.
I don't know what's going on with me.
And
then it ends up being just fine.
just fine.
Because you're probably sitting there thinking about some ailment that doesn't exist on your body right now. You're probably like, my knee kind of feels like poo.
TJ Maxx or Target?
Oh, trying to change the subject. I was getting a little too real for you.
I'm a cowboy.
Target, obviously, every time.
Yeah, who's TJ guy?
What the hell kind of, is that a real debate?
I don't know. I just, in my mind, just TJ Maxx just showed up.
All right, here's the question we've been waiting to ask since the podcast started. In a fight, have we asked this question before?
You haven't asked it yet. I have no idea.
Who do you think wins in a fight, a grizzly bear or a silverback gorilla?
The bear.
You
We've
think
already
so?
done this.
We have done this?
Yes, you have to stop. You have no brain.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to remember 38 things?
You can remember.
I don't know. This is a good question.
No, it's not.
All right, fine. All right.
Sit in this. Sit in what you've done.
No.
No, I don't want
I don't want. I didn't made a mistake, okay? I got a bad brain, and maybe the answer is different now.
Bad brain.
Bad brain. That's the new name of the podcast.
Oh, my God. We are changing the name
To Bad Brain.
to.
2.
And yeah, can you guys write some suggestions of what you'd like us to do?
Are you serious right now? You're going to betray me like that on the podcast?
On this steel horse I ride.
I got ideas
Dude, tell me one thing that
that I'm thinking of. Oh, you can't even think of a question right now.
think of something to me.
think of something to me.
Morning times are tough for me.
Someone help me.
Mornings are hard.
Someone help me help myself, please, right now. All right, here's the question for you.
It's morning time.
Here's the question for you.
Okay.
Would you rather ask a question or answer one?
Ask.
Yeah?
Because I'm really good at it.
Why?
Because that's just like my thing.
You have more questions than answers, huh?
Yeah, watch this. Would you rather be a chair or a bookshelf?
Chair. I love butts.
Incredible answer.
Would you
What
rather
about you?
I think it bookshelf because. Would you rather be a?
What the hell? This is, this might be the first episode where you've been like, I don't have it today. And I'm sitting here going, I agree.
I got it.
You
No.
don't have what it takes today, Playboy.
Would you rather be a Croc or a van?
Crocs.
Crocs because there's holes in them.
Yeah, a lot of room to breathe. Multifunctional. You can flip that strap back.
Then they become athlete mode.
Yeah, and then you're like, then you're in sprint mode. One time I got in a full-blown fist fight with my brother over Crocs
Why?
in front of a restaurant called Mustard's Last Stand in Boulder, Colorado.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because I was convinced that they were my Crocs, and he was convinced that they were his Crocs.
Did anyone at the end during it say this is a crock of shit?
No,
Okay,
because
continue.
everyone that we hung out with has some modicum of self-respect. You piece of shit.
You guys are fighting over those shoes. This is a crock
This
of
is
shit.
a crock of shit.
Then I would have high-fived everybody.
No, like Charlie was like had my Crocs.
Bro, those are my Crocs.
And I was like, dude, you can't be wearing my Crocs. I was looking for those. And he's like, they are my Crocs, bitch. And I was like, you can't call me that. I'm your older brother. I will have respect around here. And then I went, and I swung and I missed, and he socked me twice in the face, and I fell over, and I was like, that's how it actually happened. We never really punched. We would kind of just like, dude, the way that you two fought in that God and Angel that we did.
Oh, incredible.
Like grab by the shoulders and just hoist each other around. And then do real bad punches.
Really bad punches coming.
We stopped fighting when we got to be like adults.
Me and my brother never really fought. And then when we would swing, it would be like more body punches.
Yeah, I didn't want to punch my brother in the face. I did a couple times. And actually in high school one time, Charlie and I were like messing around, like fake fighting. And I went to punch him over the head, and I went to like do like a fake knee thing to his chest. And he thought I was doing a fake like swing around, and he just ducked right into my knee.
Wadoosh.
And I broke his nose.
Oh, that's good.
Terribly. And I immediately was like, we're done with school. I'm taking you to the hospital right now. And now he's got that ruggedly handsome, jagged nose. You know what I mean?
Because of you?
Yeah, I shattered his nose. I didn't shatter it, but I broke it. Yeah, I felt really fucking bad. Still feel bad. I'm going to cry.
Call
I'm
him.
gonna cry right now.
Call him and ask for forgiveness.
Meh.
Okay.
Nah.
Nah, I'm not going to do that.
No, I mean, I think I've apologized more for that than anything. Ever.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I feel bad for the guy.
You never apologized to me.
For what? I never broke your nose. You have had your nose broken, though.
A couple times.
Yeah, you can tell.
I know.
You look bad.
And I ran into a wall this weekend.
You what?
Yeah.
Go on.
You didn't see my snout?
No.
It had a big bruise on it. It's gone now. I'll show you a picture.
Really? You snouted yourself into a wall?
Turns out that when you go out of town, getting drunk is fun.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about where you went.
When you have a really fun time, you might run your snout into a wall.
Was it even a see-through wall?
I don't remember.
Dude, Fargo is a hell of a place.
I was in Fargo, North Dakota. Turns out, top 5 drinking country.
Yep.
Countryside.
Countryside.
Top 5 city for drinking. Man,
Yeah.
I really don't. My mouth.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Hey, listener, tune in next week. Greg will have some ejercicio.
Brum diddly ding ding boom.
Yeah, maybe it was because you've been on a bender in Fargo, North Dakota.
Anyways.
Are you tired from traveling?
No. I'm always tired.
How was your airplane?
So easy. 1 hour.
It's 1 hour to Fargo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was further.
But anyways, turns out when you order a shot in Fargo, it's actually a double shot.
Oh, man, they do not fuck around.
The shots are huge.
Where'd you go to drink? What was it called?
The VFW.
That's where I went too. The owner of that club loves the VFW.
Yeah, it was great.
She's a fun time too.
Then
Lindsay, shout out Lindsay at the
shout out Lindsay.
Yeah, at the cellar in Fargo.
So
It's a
yeah,
fucking good time.
Post show the first night we were amped, and I already knew I was gonna have some drinks, but I didn't anticipate how many drinks I was gonna have.
They fucking pour them. I fucking in Fargo, I got really drunk and then ended up like partying until like 5 a.m.
I was passed out by 11:30.
What?
That's how drunk. That's how fast we got drunk.
Oh, how was Bader? What, was he hammered too?
Well, I have signed an NDA. We will not be discussing anything.
I should not have mentioned him. We will be going back and bleeping that out.
We had a lot of fun.
God damn, dude.
But anyways, so apparently, and I have no recollection of it, I smacked my nose first into a wall. I have no recollection of doing it. The only thing that I remember was in my mind, I remember my eyes were watering and like I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. But I have no idea where I was.
Was this night 1 or 2?
1.
So do you wake up with a bruise?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Did you and then you performed with a bruised schnoz the next night?
Yeah.
What was the better night for your set wise?
Bruce Snout night.
Bruce Snout night.
Yeah.
Sometimes when there's something to push through, I have a better set. Like when everything's good and set up for you, and you're like, "This is fine, everything's good." I like you kind of like get lazy, but then when there's something to battle, I don't know.
Here's the thing about
Did
that.
it hurt constantly?
No, it was fine. It was like this one day it was kind of painful. The next day the bruise was pretty much gone. But here's the great thing about that story. I did that and I had a fun time, and now we back. I haven't drank since I got back, y'all. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Honestly, I actually was at a wedding last weekend in Santa Barbara, and I'm not going to drink for the rest of the month of October.
Well, I'm not going to do that because October is one of the greatest times to be drinking. So you're a fucking idiot. And every time that October comes around, you do the sober October thing. And it honestly is starting to piss me off because this is when it's perfect weather. It's the perfect time to be having drinks outside, fucking getting crazy, having a good time. And now you're going to ruin it. And we're not going to be able to have any fucking fun because you have the stupid thing in your mind that you're not going to... Please drink with me.
Yeah, he's fine. Listeners, he's okay.
He's good.
He's okay. He's doing good. He's doing fine. Oh, wait, we're not calling you listeners. Rats.
You
He's
rats.
doing good.
Rat Nation.
Rat Nation.
No, the Rat Army.
The Rat Army with the heifer and the hog.
Here comes the Rat Army, baby.
We're just like a big animal farm. Like picture Animal Farm. That's us. That's all of us right now.
Communism.
And Greg and I are not the leaders. We want you to know that. We're the two people that take the least seriously in the corner who are not really into the whole communism thing. We just like that we don't have to do anything.
God, I just want fucking the Rat Army. I want y'all. I want all y'all.
What the hell?
This weekend at SummerSlam.
I want you, Rat Army. Here he comes. It's Greg. What was your wrestling thing again?
Warmonger.
Here's Warmonger.
Here's the only problem with that is that Warmonger never has a match for himself. Oh,
Yeah,
you
no.
know what the buildup is that I go out and I sabotage everybody's... I've expanded on this. I don't know if we talked about this last time.
I'm just imagining you sitting in a corner and going, Warmonger would do this one thing, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
You're not wrong. So Warmonger, he only comes out and sabotages other people's fight and gets them disqualified because that's him warmongering. He's
Right.
ruining fights, and then he runs back. I do that for a really long time, but then eventually you have to have your first match, and once I start having my matches, I just get my ass kicked. There's not one point in the match where I have like a comeback of
Do you even swing on anybody?
I'm trying.
Oh, okay. I'm just imagining you kind of just getting hit once and being like,
No, it's like a really good 5 to 7 minute long match of me like really trying, but I never win at all. But when I come out and I hit somebody with a chair, I'm really good at that. But
yeah, you're good at cheap shots and betrayal. But when it comes to a fair fight, it's barely a fight. I'm thinking, what colors does Warmonger wear?
He basically looks like the Undertaker.
When everything's white instead of black. That way you can see all the blood.
Yeah, you know what? No, I think that he actually has like a camo vest on, tactical gear. He looks like Commando, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, well, I'll let the costume department decide. Do you want me to look like the Undertaker, or do you want me to look like...
You're gonna let your production team decide?
Yeah.
Dude, sometimes, my production team, I just get really mad and I fly off the handle.
'Cause I'm a warmonger.
That's
and
what
I
I'm doing right
never
now.
have a match.
I'm mongering war right
I
now.
come out and sabotage someone else's match, and then they challenge me,
but they cannot find where I went because I'm hiding.
Under the ring.
And I'm coming out with a chair.
Wait, has anyone ever gone under the ring?
Oh my God, dude. You should start watching Raw with me. I'm rewatching.
No, I have no interest.
I'm rewatching Raw. Dude, the other night, Big Daddy Diesel was in a match versus Shawn Michaels, and Big Daddy Diesel and Undertaker have been beefing. Undertaker pulls him under the ring during the match.
Is that like Undertaker's zone?
No. I mean, he was there that day. That was his own.
I wish there was one guy who like
Lived under there?
Yeah, you know what? That's my character.
Madman.
Boogie Boy. I'm the Boogeyman's son.
Boogie Boy.
And I'm underneath the bed, baby.
I'm underneath the ring.
And you've never seen me. It's just furry hands reaching out from.
Someone tries to grab a chair and you grab them and pull them under.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And you just get kind of fucking whipped out of nowhere.
Whipped.
And there's people that have drawn what I look like underneath there, and it's pretty accurate. But
Yeah.
it's not quite there.
Not quite.
Yeah, most people don't draw the beak right. I have a beak.
Peep, peep.
What do you think about instead of reptilian agenda,
Beak agenda? And everyone's beaks?
there's bird people too?
There's no bird people, trust me.
You would know?
You could just
Are you
You could tell.
reptilian?
Me?
Yeah.
Do reptiles sleep a lot?
Yeah. Honestly, if you were like an alien, an elite member of society that was like an alien, he's just like, are you one of them? Yeah, I cannot figure out how to be an elite controlling alien. I'm just sleeping all day.
I'm really good at hibernation.
Hibernation. There was a guy, there's studies about entire towns in Russia that would basically sleep throughout the winter. They would like collect food, a little bit of food. They would get up once during the day to like eat a little bit and then go back to sleep.
What a waste of life.
And it was like, well, because it was so cold.
Yeah, but like
you had to like just basically like feed a fire and eat food and then go honk shoe. Yeah, it seems brutal, but if you don't know anything else, if you're just like a little villager in Russia.
It sounds fine.
And Vladdy Pooty is just telling you to stay put.
Bum diddly bum bum bum. Vladdy putty.
Vladdy Pooty was a short little man. He wore high heels to the ball.
He
had no hair and he looked like a mouse. And he invaded everyone after all. Good song, Chris. Thank you, Chris.
Vladdy putty was a man that was stinky as poop.
You tried.
Damn it.
Nearly as good as mine, baby boy.
Vladdy poopy was a man. He was sniffing his poop.
Vladdy poopy.
And that was textbook rule of threes right there,
1, 2, 3. Once you get to the third one, it better be the big pop, and you better have done it right.
Once you get to the third one, you better go poop.
Bing,
Bong.
bang, boom.
Diddly bong.
All
Scram.
right.
Scrum.
Check this out.
Checking it out.
You are 9 years old,
Okay.
and you have a chance to redo something that just happened that year. Go.
Man, when I was 9, I probably would have tried to grow a beard. I didn't try to grow one that year.
That's awesome. I actually really respect that.
Thanks, bro. When you were 10, what's something that you deeply regret?
I would have never traded that Blastoise to Matt Clow.
Fuck you, Clow.
Matt Clow, you don't think I remember what you did? You took my Blastoise for a holographic card that I didn't even want, but you tricked me because you were older than me. And now you will rue the day you took my Blastoise.
I think that would be a pretty funny plot to a movie.
Killing somebody because they traded the
Yeah.
really bad Pokemon
Just like
trade?
back when they were 10, he just swore revenge, and he never, ever lost.
And then when they
grip.
meet up at a bar and he's being super friendly, and then like it's like a
so
build up where
good
like
to see you again, Clow.
he wakes up and he's tied up
Yeah.
in his what's going on? He's like,
Where's the Blastoise?
Give me the Blastoise card.
Give me back my.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, that wasn't a fair trade, Matt Cloud. Cut the rope, Chris. And I'm just like, whatever, Greg. And then I cut the rope, and he falls head first into a quarry.
Head foist.
Head first.
You read all about it.
He falls head first into a
Man
quarry.
murdered for Blastoise trade.
Man murdered for Blastoise trade. Absolutely ripped off local 10-year-old Greg Kennedy, 12-year-old Matt Clow, friend of Brian actually, ripped off Gregory for a Blastoise, sold him a holographic card. Extra. Read all about
Extra.
it. Extra. And then he was moited.
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 For the Blastoise.
Moida. For
Moida.
Blastoise Moida.
Moida. I know her.
Nice lady.
Super cool.
Super slutty.
Who's your favorite lady?
My mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then my girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Right. How about you?